This house is so completely covered with trees that you can't even see it. These are the only tenants now. And now this is the path of the Corning bypass, which will engulf this area. It then goes through this area and towards that back hill. Washington's old car garage will also have to be replaced, as the grade of this street, Winfield Street, will be dropped down. It will then connect with the new High Street and Route 414 at the bottom of this hill. All these houses along Winfield Street will be going to. And yes, it is a dead end for this house, which will also be torn out because Here's a telephoto shot of the Corning bypass area. Baker Street down below. All these trees will be wiped out, and you'll be able to drive your car 60 miles an hour right through here. Here's a map showing the bypass going across Scott's land. Here I am, high above Scott's junkyard, showing the area where the bypass will be. And this, of course, is Winfield Street, and the property just the other side of Scott's, where most of these trees will be wiped out. The bypass will be up in this wooded area behind all these homes. Whether or not these houses will be demolished is yet to be said. Most of these trees will probably be torn down. And then it has been said that the bypass will be behind Winfield Street School in a cut. As stated before, the bypass will be in a deep cut along this hill behind Winfield Street School. It will then descend on a grade not yet known on a course right through these houses. There will more than likely be an overpass for the bypass, and they may even change the grade of the street. It has not yet been decided whether this house, 415 on the Hornby Road, will be demolished because of the bypass, but more than likely, these houses farther down will be demolished because they are right in the direct path. More than likely, these houses will be demolished because they are in the direct path of the Corning bypass. The bypass will then cut through this wooded area directly behind Meadowbrook Apartments. It is in this area where the bypass will then loop towards Corning. Take two. It is here in this wooded area where the bypass will start swinging on its course towards Riverside, to tie in with the present Route 17. Located near Cutler Creek, the Corning bypass will follow the creek bed to its present location along this tree-lined route to the present Route 17. Located here on the grade of the Delaware, Lackawanna, and Western Railroad, the bypass will cross the newly constructed Corning Painted Post bike path built along the old DL route. It will then follow Cutler Creek along this tree-lined route towards the village of Riverside. Here's the former New York telephone office located on Stimson Street behind the Erie relocation. It has been vacated, though, for the past 3 or 4 years to make way for the Corning bypass. The bypass will have a box tunnel like at East Corning right through this tree route over the Erie relocation. The curve at Buffalo Street will be eliminated. As the bypass goes through this area, eliminating this house. And a new Buffalo Street will be built starting at this intersection with Balcom Avenue. Here now is a look at some properties, local residences, and local businesses in Riverside that are going to be taking the Corning bypass.